Warning, some parts of this video may be graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. Please, if you tend to get queasy or figurative towards bloody or graphic images, please be warned that later parts of this episode may be graphic to some viewers, and viewer discretion is advised.
You leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Lemon King back here for edition number 3 of the Sunday Show, January 19th, 2015. And I'd like to welcome everyone back, and hopefully you enjoyed the previous 2 shows. And if you didn't, explain why. If you did, please leave a like on those and this one, and comment what we're doing right. Also, I want you guys to comment down below what other additions we should add on to the show, because I can only think of the few that have been going for the last few weeks. I can't think of really any else. If you guys want something else to pop up, then you guys can comment down below what other segments we can add on. So, we're always going to start out the week with a famous quote, and this quote is by Lord Alfred Tennyson, and love is the only gold. So let's get on to the birthdays for today. Today's birthdays are Alicia Keys, she is 34 today, and Callum Hood. And Callum Hood is a singer on 5 Seconds of Summer. He is 19 today. So happy birthday to both of you, and you can go look up the full listings, but those were the most 2 famous ones that I know. So what happened on this date? Well, back in 1924, we had the first Olympic Games. First Olympic Games? Just want to make sure I have the facts down here. Was it first Olympic Games or... Yeah, I got type stuff in. Was it first Olympic or first Winter Olympic? This was back in 1924. It was the first Winter Olympic Games, excuse me, back in 1924 in France. Also on this date, the American Airlines had their first Boeing flight. And also back in 1998, the Denver Broncos won the Super Bowl over the New York Giants. And that was Super Bowl 32. Look how we're already at 49. Alright, so let's check out the upcoming week for Lemon King MC. How does it look so far? Monday, there's going to be a challenge for everybody who is a Minecraft person to go out and attempt, and you'll learn more about that tomorrow. Also, the next Tips and Tricks series episode will be coming up. Some more factions, if that's possible yet, because our faction server is going through an update, so I have no idea when it's going to be back online. So, we'll have to stay updated for that. We'll also have more Survival, Spotlight, and Sunday Show edition number 4. So let's get on to the gaming news now, and this is always a fun part to look at. So, obviously, it's on n4g.com, and like always, we go through the 4 side hottest documents or articles, and then we'll look at the hottest at the time. This could change by the time you guys are reading this, so just remember that. So looking on the side hottest, we have Phil Spencer. We knew about DX12 when he built the Xbox One. We also have Xbox One needs 6 games to defend the PS4's huge lineups. We also have how is controversy good for gaming? And we also have the Order 1886 file size listed. So now we can go check out the top story at the moment, the hottest story at the moment. And this one is 2015 is truly the greatest year for PC gamers. Like myself, I came to be very interested at what this means. So let's get into it. 2015 is most likely the greatest year for PC gamers, as some of the greatest games are coming to the PC platform, including some sequels to the biggest video game franchises as well. We have 7 listed of the most awaited 2015 games for PC below. So, I'll have the link down for the story below. So, here we go. It's actually a really cool site. This site is run by someone else. It's by My Gamer Mag. Number 7, Black Desert. Found out about this game 2 or 3 days ago, even though the game was announced way back in 2010. Black Desert is an upcoming MMORPG game developed by Korean video game developer Pearl Abyss. Or Abyss, yes. Black Desert has been in development since 2010 and is now finally coming to the PC this year. Black Desert has a lot to offer and it uses a free-to-play model. No further information on the incoming era has been reported yet. Black Desert is fully equipped with lots of features. Some of the features including parkour system, which is pretty much similar to Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia, permitting gamers to climb, interact, and explore buildings, etc. A dynamic overall weather framework, which will incorporate extensive scale events, for example hurricanes, and will impact gameplay to a great degree, nitty-gritty customization of the character's body, and much more. As you can see in the images that have been on the screen, the detail is quite good. The release of this date has not been announced, but it's confirmed that Black Desert is coming to the PC later this year. Developers of the game also made an announcement that they are in talks with Sony regarding a PS4 version as well. Number 6, Homefront: The Revolution. Homefront: The Revolution is one of the most awaited video games of 2015. It is an open-world FPS video game published by Deep Silver and developed in the Deep Silver Studios. THQ made an announcement regarding Homefront: The Revolution in September 2011, but because of the shutdown of Homefront's dev, Chaos Studios, Critic UK was brought on to create this game, utilizing its parent organization's CryEngine. THQ went bankrupt in December 2012, and has started the offer of its franchise and studios at auction. Critic would at last secure Homefront, taking the Homefront series in-house. Homefront 2 was relaunched in June 2014 as Homefront: The Revolution, but due to some financial crisis, Critic told the franchise to Deep Silver. The story of Homefront: The Revolution is set in 2029, 2 years after the events of Homefront 1 and 4 years into the Greater Korean Republic's attack of the United States. The gameplay of this game looks good. You can check it out on YouTube. Graphics are great as well. Homefront Revolution is coming to not only PC, but also coming to Xbox One, PS4, Linux, and OS X later this year. Number 5, Rainbow Six Siege. Ubisoft Montreal is developing a new FPS tactical shooter game called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Ubisoft made an announcement about this game on June 9th, 2014 at the E3 event. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is the first game in the Rainbow Six franchise not to use Unreal Engine. This game uses Anvil Next Engine with Real Blast Destruction. Anvil Next Engine was built by Ubisoft Montreal devs in 2007 for PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Wii U, PlayStation Vita, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. The graphics are top-notch, like all different titles of the Rainbow Six franchise. It will concentrate vigorously on team play and realism. As indicated by the developers of this video game, Rainbow Six Siege is offering a substantial multiplayer focus in destructible environments. Rainbow Six Siege is releasing later this year for PC, Xbox One, and PS4, and the game generally deserves number 5 in this list. Number 4, Dead Island 2. Ready for another zombie apocalypse experience? I know I am. Deep Silver is bringing us once again the zombie awesomeness known as Dead Island 2. This game is developed by German developers known as Jaeger Development. Dead Island 2 is an upcoming action role-playing survival horror game, and is the 5th installment of the Dead Island series, and a sequel to the 2011 Dead Island game. Looks promising. The story of this game continues a few months after the events of Dead Island. The United States military has put California under a full quarantine restricted zone because of another zombie outbreak. Damn, this guy is scaring the hell out of me. As you can see by the screenshots on the screen now, the game looks promisingly graphic, and so is the gameplay. According to Deep Silver, the zombies are much more deadlier and brutal than in Dead Island 2. The combat of this game has much different mechanics than Dead Island. The game likewise features some old stuff from its older games, such as weapons, combining system, and rage system, etc. Dead Island 2 is releasing in the second quarter of 2015 and is also coming out to Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Number 3, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. It's good to see Metal Gear Solid games on PC after a long time. Let's see, we've got here Kojima Productions is currently developing an open-world action plus adventure and stealth video game for PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, known as the Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain is set in 1984. The story of this game follows Venom Snake as he wanders into Africa and Afghanistan amid the Soviet war to track down those responsible for the MSF destruction. Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain is a sequel to the 2014 Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. This game is rendered with the next-gen Fox engine, which was built by Kojima Productions. The first game to use the Fox engine was Pro Evolution Soccer 2014. The second was MGS Ground Zeroes. This game also includes a new multiplayer mode, Metal Gear Online, created by Kojima Productions, which recently formed Los Angeles Division. As of now, the release date for this game has not been announced yet, but according to some reports, the game is expected to release later this year, maybe around Christmas. Number 2, The Division. And now Tom Clancy's The Division is one of the most awaited video games of 2015, as this game fits number 2. The Division is a forthcoming open-world third-person shooter RPG game with survival elements. The game is created by Ubisoft Reflections, Ubisoft Massive, Ubisoft Red Storm, under the Tom Clancy brand. The Division is propelled by 2 real-world events known as Operation Dark Winter and Directive 51, which uncover how powerless the United States has ended up in the present-day period as society has gotten more delicate and complex. In the Division video game, an infection that spreads on Black Friday causes the United States government to fall in 5 days. The Division uses Snowdrop engine, and after a long delay, the Division is finally making its way to PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 in 2015. And finally, the most wanted game of 2015 for PC, Grand Theft Auto 5. No matter how good other games look, Grand Theft Auto will always be the biggest hit among all, and it definitely set a new record on the PC platform this year. Anyway, you probably know what GTA 5 is already, so it's coming to PC on March 23rd, 2015. And I can't wait for this game personally, and also down below, leave your opinions on which games you are looking forward to the most. So that is all for the Sunday show on January 19th, 2015, with me, the Lemon King MC. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Any additions you want to add to the show, please leave a like. It would be awesome if you would. And we are ready to close out here and get to the song of the day. And this song was number 1 back in 2008 by Flow Rider, and the song is Low, Low, Low. So thanks so much, guys, for watching and tuning into this episode, and hopefully you enjoy the music. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let it rain. Let me talk to you. Come on. Shawty had the microphone jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low, 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 low. Them baggy black pants and the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low, 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 low. I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy. All night spinning my door. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xanol. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did the thing I seen, sure to get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. What the f***, I got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. He threw it back at me, I gave her more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them jeans with the fur. The whole club was
grown. Put tone on the rocks that'll make you moan. 1 step, come on, 2 steps, come on, 3 steps, come on. Now that's 3 grand. What you think I'm playing? Baby girl, I'm the man. I did a rubber band. That's what I told her. Her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and Cola got me like a soldier. She ready for Rover. I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a clover. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to fold her like a poster. She showed her.